What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I'm going to welcome you to Crypto Secret X, the place we talk about crypto, and we got a lot to talk about there. We're going to talk about XRP. We're going to jump on SUI. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about that market because there's a lot coming in store. But before we get started, you know what we got to do. Cue the intro. What's going on? And before we go any further, I want to make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. It helps the algorithm. It helps get this video out in front of a lot of people. But there is a lot going on in crypto, and we need to get set and get ready for this mega bull run that's coming. Questions: has SUI hit its, all-time high? Has SUI reached a point where we need to start looking at other altcoins? We got to talk about XRP. We're going to look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is sitting at about 105. And remember, I told y'all from day one, jump on SUI. SUI now, you have the ability to stake the Bitcoin on the Lombardi staking. So now you can stake your Bitcoin. We're going to look at that, but there's so much going on. But let's go ahead and jump over to Coin Market Cap, and let's just look at what's going on with the prices of just overall cryptocurrency. And so I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with you. I'll check out some of the backgrounds. I added some new signs here to it. Just wanted to kind of jam some things up, switch up a little bit. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So we're going to jump over here into the market. So let's see here. View in screen. Let's get that screen a little bigger there. Okay, here we go. So as we see Bitcoin, we see what Bitcoin now is sitting at 105. Bitcoin dominance is up to 56. The greed has picked up. We've dropped down a little bit on Ethereum. Now, XRP has moved back in front of Tether up to number 3. What's going on with XRP and why is XRP moving? Do you still need to be buying XRP? Well, I'm not your advisor, but I will definitely tell you yes, because it's not at its all-time high, which was $3.84. But XRP has a lot coming down the pipe. Number one, the ETF approval. They probably will get an ETF coming up pretty soon. There are some things I know when President Trump gets in with American-based cryptocurrency coins, XRP will be in the forefront of that. The next thing you got to look at with the approval of the stable, let's see here, the stable coin. And I want to show y'all that article here with XRP approval. So with that approval, let's see, approval stable. And let's look at that and let's see what's going on here. And so XRP is soaring right now. Announced the plans to the unrelated RLUSD stablecoin has finally received regulatory approval. Okay, and so they've received that approval. Preparing to launch soon. XRP is up 11% in 24 hours after stumbling briefly on Tuesday as investors. So what does that mean? XRP gets the new stablecoin. So when XRP gets the new stablecoin, that will make it more appealing to banks. Here's the thing I think what people are waiting on. This is all the banks are waiting on with XRP, and you're going to see this. They're waiting on regulatory clarity. Okay. And with the new president taking office, regulatory clarity will be established. And I think once you see that, bigger institutions are going to jump in. Bigger institutions are going to start adding Bitcoin to it. Their portfolios. But let's go ahead and look at this one article right here, which came out on December 16th. And so this was actually, make sure, because I'm getting mixed up on these days, man. I got so much stuff going on here, which was today. at 11:01 a.m. Ripple's new stablecoin payments. Let me go ahead and pull that up so y'all can see that what I'm reading here. Okay. Ripple's new stablecoin for payments will be available to trade Tuesday. Tuesday now. Okay. Investors will be able to trade Ripple's new stablecoin beginning Tuesday. The company has said after New York State Department of Financial Services gave its approval earlier this month. The US dollar backed stablecoin called Ripple USD or RLUSD will be issued on the Ethereum blockchain and the XRP ledger, and first available in some global exchanges, with plans to expand others in the coming weeks. It will not initially be available on Coinbase or Robinhood. So you know what's going to happen when it gets on Coinbase or Robinhood. That price is going to explode, guys. And so are we sitting on the cuff? Should you be DCAing on the Ripple now? Is it a good price? First of all, it's not anywhere near its all-time high, which is $3.84. Right now, it's sitting at about $2 or something. So here's the thing. I remember when Solana was at $9 and people were, talking about, should we buy? Should we buy? Then it went like $40. Should we buy? It's too high. Now it's at $200 and everybody's like, dang, we should have bought. XRP is at $2. Imagine how you're going to feel when you wake up and you see it at $10 and $15. Tuesday, the XRP army is crazy strong. We're not even dealing with retail money. We're dealing with the XRP army. Okay. And with the XRP army coming in, they're going to be buying. They're probably already buying this stuff like crazy. It's already flipped tether. You see it on the screen. So are we in for a big run? Yep, we sure are. Look at this right here. We're in for one unbelievable run, and you're about to see it. It's about $12 billion. $12 million worth of volume in the last 24 hours. It's up 11%. It's at $2.49. That's just XRP army. That's not retail. Okay. Ethereum is sitting at $3.89. Probably why you see a little bit of this Ethereum dominance coming down, which was not bad, only like 1.1%, something like that, because it was at 13. Is probably you see some people maybe moving some Ethereum over in the XRP because of what's coming down the pipe with that stable coin being approved. Now, will it run up to the $50 or the $60? No, it's not going to do that now. But what I do think what we're going to see is we're getting ready to see XRP push over that $3.15 mark. We're getting ready to see that. That's coming. And because of that, we still haven't seen our Solana run yet. And here's the thing. I think Solana's going to run, but I think Solana's going to be a second half horse that starts running. Solana is battling with Sui. And Sui's sitting at $15 at $4.61 at $13 billion market cap. So Solana is feeling some repercussions from Sui because people are jumping on Sui. You can now stake Bitcoin. I'm going to show you that. You can stake Bitcoin, and you can do it through the Sui net and your Sui wallet. Okay, so now Bitcoin sitting at 105, XRP at 249. Ethereum was at 4,000, came down. We're going to see Ethereum push. You're going to see the 100,000aires start buying into Ethereum. You're going to see your $10,000 start buying into Sui and Solana. You got it? You're going to see both of that. You're going to see that money start rolling in. So you see what's going on with Ripple right there Tuesday. So I would expect this a strong push of buys here coming in maybe closer to Friday. You may see some sale, but mostly you're going to see people start really Friday. People get paid, but you're going to see people start really buying in this weekend. And Monday, you're going to see an incredible surge because the news is going to be the stable dollar releases on Tuesday. And because it releases, that's what people are going to start. You may even see some people start trading over into that just to have that stable dollar. But when regulatory clarity comes in, this is opening it up for the banks to come in pretty strong. And XRP wants to replace SWIFT payments, banker's coin. That's their niche, and they're going after it. And they're already partnering. And I know some of the banks are just sitting back saying, we just got to wait. Because right now we're still in the old administration. They don't want to do anything to get the feathers ruffled against their institutions. So you got to wait. You got to wait till regulatory clarity is in. But don't think the big dogs ain't meeting behind the doors. Don't think XRP that was 51 cents is now $2.49 and sitting there. Don't think it ain't just sitting there. And we haven't even had the pro-crypto administration take office. But he has made something real clear. American-based cryptocurrencies will thrive in the United States. President Trump has made that clear, very, very clear now. Cardano, I keep telling, remember I told y'all Cardano, and then I also told you XRP, but I told you Cardano, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. And Cardano is that next second half dark horse, $1.08. This thing was at 29 cents. Okay. This thing is nowhere near its all-time high. Cardano was sitting at $3.09. It's nowhere near its all-time high at all. And so you want to look at that. You definitely. Now, let's go into this part while telling you about the staking Bitcoin. And this is where I think Sui is getting ready to make a run. Well, not getting ready; it's already made a run. But it hasn't priced out to its max potential where it can be. So let's go to this one. This is the old one. I want to show you how you can stake it with the Bitcoin. I can do it with a VPN. I don't want to get into that on this channel here, but you can do that. But it does break it down on how to stake your coin. Let me see here. Let me just go ahead. I want to show you what I'm talking about. And this is going to be big for a lot of the Bitcoin users. I mean, I lost the light. Ain't that something? Okay. So how do you stake your stake? You can't stake Bitcoin and Sui, but you can stake Sui. But let me show you what I'm talking about. You can stake the Bitcoin, but you have to stake it on Lombardi. And I want to bring that up. I am trying to find it. I saw it yesterday. I was on it yesterday, and now my light went up and just discombobulated me. Let's see here. I'm just putting the L2. That's not what I was looking at right there. Okay. All right. And there were some things I saw. Let me see here. I got to pull that up. I just had it, and it is not pulling up for me on this computer. Oh boy! Just when I was ready to show y'all, and it had all this stuff right here. Staking. Oh man, come on. This is not. Oh yeah, here it is, right here. Let me go ahead and share that with you right here. Okay, so the creation of Babylon, which is the protocol for handling Bitcoin staking and protocols at the base of Bitcoin. So these were the some of the most prominent platforms Bitcoin liquid staking are right now is the Lorenzo protocol, the Bedrock, the Botonics. I hope I said that right. P-Stake Finance and UDEX. But the Lombardi was also another one, and I'm trying to go down here to where I can. Let me see here. This is it. Yeah, here we go. Right here. And this is what I wanted to show you was this one right here. And this is Babylon Labs. And this is the Lombard protocol they're preparing. Well, here's how it works when I've looked at it now. What they have is you can actually you can stake it, but you can't see it in your wallet. So it's being accumulated. They're still working out 1 or 2 phases on the Lombardi, the L2 network. And so they do have it in place. And so they have it in place, but I noticed when I went to the Lombard network, it wasn't available where I was currently at in my location in the States. But of course, you can get VPNs. There are different ways you can get around that in order to be able to stake it. But I just know that was one of the ways you can stake it. And holders on the SUI will be able to stake the BTC on the Babylon, and it's a Bitcoin layer 2. So I think that's going to bring in a lot of money, fresh money into the SUI ecosystem. And that's one of the things I think is also going to help SUI in driving the price. Also, another thing I think is going to help drive SUI is when they start adding the other components of the OKX1 game. The speed of SUI is actually a little faster than Solana. Zero downtime, but they haven't had that kind of utility push yet, which that's coming. But right now they have zero downtime. And so now and the price, $3 to $200 some dollars. And there's so many people talking about it that you're going to see a substantial price in SUI. So the people, I think those $10,000 naires, when they start coming, I call them $10,000 naires, but they're going to start pushing that money over into Solana and SUI. But right now with Bitcoin, they are really pushing the Bitcoin. And here's another thing I want you to see. So not only was the XRP stable coin approved right here, Ripple's new stable coin for payments will be available to trade on Tuesday. The stable coin for payments now. Okay. But this is another thing I want you to see. And this is why people, we are sitting on one of the greatest bull runs. And that's why people are like, man, should I sell? Right now, I'm not selling. I'm not even worried about selling right now. Okay. This is what I want you to see here. Let's see here. And I think this is big. And this is where I think what they're doing. Let's see. This is it right here. This right here is a major article 2 days ago with President Trump right here. Trump confirms Bitcoin reserve plans 15 trillion price boom predicted. 15 trillion. So let's go back to the market cap. What is if it makes a $1 trillion explosion there? Whoa, that's going to be huge. You know what I'm saying? Huge. So let's go ahead and let's look at this real quick. Let me cut that off. And here's what we're looking at right there. Unlock over 3,000 NFTs. But let's see. Trump firmly embraces Bitcoin and crypto this year. And his elite reveals that Russia could be about to start a Bitcoin Cold War. So what do they mean by that? Bitcoin has rocketed past 100,000. But let me just go scroll on down. This is what I wanted to show you right here. All right, is where we're gonna do something great with crypto, because we don't want China or anybody else but others are embracing it. And we want to be ahead, Trump told CNBC. Yes, I think so. Trump said in response to a question whether the U.S. will create a Bitcoin strategic reserve similar to its oil reserve. In July, Trump promised to create a strategic national Bitcoin reserve and predicted Bitcoin could eclipse gold's 16 trillion market capitalization during an appearance of the Bitcoin 2024 conference. That is huge. Now, if we're looking at, man, let's look at Bitcoin's current market cap. Okay, we're gonna look at the current market cap. I think it's sitting at 1.8 trillion. My computer's doing some crazy stuff here. I don't know why. Every time I get on, we want to do something. It wants to do something like this right here. So let me go ahead and share my screen one more time with you so you can take a look at this. so you can understand what we're talking about when we talk about. All right, so let's go back up to Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin current is sitting at a $2 trillion market cap. If Bitcoin was to go to a $18 trillion market cap, that is a 9x. Okay, that is a 9x. So if you have $10,000 in Bitcoin, you're gonna have $90,000. If you have 100, if you just have one Bitcoin at 106 times a 9x, you're gonna have 954 let's see, $954,000 on a 9x and some odd cents. I didn't do the other half. But you see what I'm saying? So, and XRP wants to be and is going to be a method of payment, an American-based company. Trump doesn't want any other country to get ahead of them in cryptocurrency. So therefore, we have a pro-crypto administration. With a pro-crypto administration, and you are getting in position now, you're about to see XRP soar. You're about to see Bitcoin soar. When it comes to developing the Bitcoin team, people that will be on that panel, you can expect to see Charles Hoskins on there. Cardano is going to run. I guarantee you're going to probably see some people from Solana. I think another one you're going to see, which people don't talk about, is you're going to see Constellation, which is a U.S. military base working with the U.S. Air Force in cryptocurrency, currently sitting at 7 cents. SUI, that's moving at an all-time speed. Render, with the in the AI gaming sector. Dogecoin, Department of Government Efficiency. Elon Musk. You're going to see Chainlink start pushing. Why? Because it is a cross-border that can relate to all cryptocurrencies, which is an old cryptocurrency that has proven itself. You may probably see XLM run, the meme coin. Whales have already started loading up on Pepe. Those are the ones I think you're really getting ready to see explode. Some of these other ones are going to explode also, but I know I'm not your advisor, but I just know SUI, I know Chainlink, and why do I say Constellation? Because they are working with the United States Air Force and military forces. They are developing a particular program called Spider. And you know, if you're working with the United States Air Force, you can't just be out here just telling them, but just check out Constellation. Check them out. If you haven't seen them, they're working with the U.S. government. They got a thing called Iron Spider. They are also a foundation for secure peer-to-peer. This is dealing with the military infrastructure to utilize true blockchain. They're building several ones. They are third generation, initially scalable, attack and ready to be able to hold top level data. Okay. Now, Google's developing a chip to compete, but it's not ready. Crypto is ready. Everybody's in their own niche. So I would advise you to look at it, even though I'm not your advisor. And as you know, investing in crypto is risky. But as we all know, if we've been in it for a long time, we stand to make a lot of money. With regulatory clarity getting ready to come in, the money's getting ready to explode. I hope you've been in position. I wouldn't, get nervous about it, but we're going to look back at some of these prices and some of y'all going to be like, dang, I should have just bought it then. I waited around. Y'all gonna look at Chainlink and say it was $28, and I thought that was too high. Just like people look at Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $70,000 and said, man, that's too high. They're gonna look at Ethereum at 3,000 and say it's too high. It's not going anywhere. We've heard all the naysayers talk about cryptocurrency, and it's here. I've been in it now for the past almost 5 years building. And so now I'm in great position because it's been a constant build through the bear market. And those of you who are in it right now, just coming in, even though you may not be in the position that some of us are in, you're in a great position. Because when I came in, it was at the tail end of the bull run. You're coming in, and some of us may say, you don't have the war wounds like we have because you're coming in with a pro crypto administration. You're coming in with a pro crypto administration with an SEC chair that is pro crypto. We came in with an SEC chair that was totally against crypto. There was XRP still in court, still held the price. Now, the tokenomics is the only thing I question, but that can be settled with a burn or the usage. If there's so much usage, it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't matter. If there's a lockup, all of that. But being able to use it as a payment with a stable coin right there, and then the banks using it as a form of payment to send across, man, sitting on it. We are sitting on it. But, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna be really diving deep. You heard about, go back and look at when you first heard me talk about SUI. Go back and look at it when you first heard me start telling you about when money was starting to flow. Go back and look at it when I was talking about Solana. Okay. This is not something. Go back and look at it. I told you about AVAX. AVAX is there. All right. Now I'm telling you about Chainlink. Okay. It's $28.62. I'm telling you about Constellation. Constellation is probably sitting at 7 cents. Okay. Just remember that you heard that here. Time stamp it. Is it too late to buy Bitcoin? If you put in a significant amount, I'm not sure if it is going to 9x, but when him talking about a reserve like gold, now there's nobody ever in the administration talked about that. Like since 2000, the inception of Bitcoin, nobody's ever talked about that. Now, when regulatory scrutiny comes in, clarity comes in, now you're going to have a race. You're going to have a race of mega companies coming in for control. Now, MicroStrategy, I've started buying that stock. I've started buying IBM, and I've started buying Google. Okay, with the AI stuff that's coming. All right, now MicroStrategy is doing something really different. I think Michael Saylor is ahead of the game. I think he's making himself a major player with Bitcoin. Right now, some of the things he's saying to the banks, they may not be understanding that. Like you heard what Microsoft said, they weren't going to add Bitcoin to their portfolio yet because and to manage it. But that's all in a matter of time. Once there's clarity, all those companies that you hear saying that, watch all the news going to change now. Banks are going to start buying. BlackRock is already getting in position. And here's the thing. I heard another bank on MNBSC. I think in NBC. I know I'm getting my tongues twisted up here. But they're buying Solana, and they're also buying Ondo. Go back and look at what I told you about Ondo. Okay? I'm telling you, man, cryptocurrency, banks are going to start moving in position, but they're probably looking at certain tokens that best fits their needs. And every token is a little different, but then there's some that's going to appeal to the masses of all of them. Okay. And the earlier you get in, the better it is for you as an institution. You know, they say a storm is coming. A storm is coming. And you better get ready, boy. All right. I'm gonna get out of here for the night. I didn't come on this morning, so I came on tonight. I know a lot of you are here. People have been asking about meme coins. I'm going to take one short break, and I'm going to come back and talk to you about meme coins and what's going on with meme coins, because meme coins haven't gone anywhere. They're going to be here, but you got to give it a little time. Also, got some news announcement of what's going on with TED, and so this is something that I think is really awesome. And I heard I can't think of the YouTuber. They were talking about it, but I want to share that news with you on TED, but I'm going to take a short commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Yo, have you heard? Ted's here to shake things up on the blockchain. Not just any bear, baby. The only bear with these legendary 3D glasses, dripping style across Solana and Sui. No bull market? No problem. Ted brings the party to the market. Bull or bear. Ted isn't your grandpa's investment coin. Oh no, hold tight, because this bear's gonna take you to the moon and back, baby. Ted, the only bear worth holding. Get yours today on Solana and Sui.
All right, so let's look at TED. And here's the news I want to tell you about TED. TED now, you can buy TED with your Coinbase wallet. Yep, I said it. TED now is listed there on Coinbase. It was listed, I saw it there yesterday. So now you can buy TED with Coinbase. Now, here's the thing. There are some things that have to take place for, like, various things have to be in place for Coinbase to actually list it where you can just buy it straight off. But the ability to get it on, because I tried all the other memes and I didn't see, but I did see TED there. So how do they go about doing that? They looked at, and here's what I got back was, if a coin has stood the test of time, still around, and they pay attention to it, they list it. So now, how do they determine the coins that's listed like a dog with hat or something? That's based upon the community and the volume, okay? So now, right now, people are currently buying what? They're buying regular crypto. But once a coin is listed on the main, like not in the what, but on the main part of Coinbase, you could see a mega explosion come through. TED was not listed there. You could not go in and put in TED and see it on Coinbase, but now you can. And so that's something that the TED meme coin, and the market cap is low, sitting at 51,000, something like that. So it is a low market cap. So therefore you wouldn't have to spend much. But at a $51,000 market cap, if it was to, let's see, 100x, a 10,000x, that would only be like 1,000x, I think it would be roughly around 5 million, if you quote me. 100x at 51 would be like $510,000. So you're talking about something that if you was to put like $10 in and at 1,000x, $10, you're looking at what? 10,000? If you was to put $100 in and at 1,000x, you're talking about $100,000. So you see what I'm saying? So that's something that is right down the pipe. And so that means it's on Coinbase radar. Okay. So now this is what I told you. Remember, I told y'all this earlier. I said, I just go back to the videos. This is what I told you. I said, you're going to see this now. You're going to see Bitcoin dominance, the money moving to Ethereum. Then it's going to go on Solana, Sui, and all the small mid caps. And then from there, it's going to go into the small caps, gaming, AI, And then when you hit that bear market, people are going to trickle back into the memes, even the new retail people. YouTube channels are starting to grow. I've got extra subscribers. I think I picked up another 85 the last few weeks. So here's what happens. That means you're bringing in new people into a community. Okay? This is why I keep telling people YouTube memes are going to explode in the DGen sector because of the following and the link to devs. So it's just a matter of just building. All you see is, and that's how money just flows. But now you're talking about people coming in that have substantial amount of money, because the biggest thing with any meme coin is they're trying to get out in front of people. So they're paying YouTubers, but most YouTubers, I don't care how you look at it, what I'm learning now, they're only pumping their coins and they're talking with people who they like in their group with, and they're going to pump, and you're going to see a strong influx come back in. And what's going to happen is all those people that was like, oh man, I lost my money, it's dead. It's going to be a resurgence, and that resurgence is going to be huge. And everybody that was talking, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. They're going to be eating those very words. They're going to eat them like they never ate them before, because that's what happens. Investments, things come back to life. We saw Bitcoin go down to $15,000. Now look where it's at right now. I saw Ethereum at 1,000. I saw Solana when people said it was over at $9. People said, don't touch it. FTX, scam, scandal. Boom. Look at where it's at. So now what happened is I'm sitting there looking at, and see, here's the thing. The distribution is not bad. Now we got a big wallet in sitting 9%, but the distribution not bad. You see people at 1%. So Coinbase can come in and buy a lump sum of that and take it in. And not only that, still relevant. Still talking about it. You can still go back and watch AMAs. Don't think they're not paying attention to stuff. Okay. And that's one of the main things, because they know when regulations come in, if that regulation is a lot looser than what it is right now, whoo, watch out, America. Watch out, crypto. Watch out wherever you at. It's about to explode. And those people that were holding or buying little by little are just kind of saying, man, I'm in the bear market right now. They're going to be licking their chops at what they make. So just remember, I told you that. I told you about Sui. I told you about Solana. I told you about Bonk when it first came. I'm telling you, man, just watch it. Just watch it. Pepe, all those bad boys are going to run, but it's in the $5, $8, $9 billion market cap. They could probably 2x. That's about it. If you got into it when it was in bear market, I'm sitting pretty good in Pepe. But once the money, if I get a 10x, it's off the chart. And you know what I'm going back to? YouTube memes. You know what meme I'm going to? My memes with Mega. And so now you're talking about people who have unbelievable capital making a push. So get with the program, understand how this thing moves. Crypto Secret X, baby. Like I always tell you, man, you never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you never climb a mountain without stumbling. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I will see y'all in the morning. Man, I do apologize, but I was out of town. I went to some bowl games. Got to check some out. You know, I'm not a North Carolina fan, but I like the colors. I got that one. I got the football side. I got my Ali up there, my Ali right here. Bam, bam, bam. Who's the greatest of all time? And I got my humble hustle behind me. So just straightening up, doing some things to the studio. I'm thinking I even thought about going to a stand-up type look. I don't know. But I want to thank y'all for joining me today. And I will see y'all in the morning. Okay. But let's make sure I hit that like and subscribe. But I'm gonna go out, but I'm gonna go out with let's see. I'm gonna go out with my regular crypto music. All right. I'll talk to you later though. All right, y'all.